Vinnaren av den internationella wildcard-turneringen var turkiska Besiktas e-sports club och de har tyvärr nu åkt ut, men vi står här med deras norska midlaner faktiskt, Energy. Hi Energy.
Hey.
How obviously you're out of the tournament now, like how do you feel overall about your performance?
I think we did pretty well, even though we kind of showed that we're kind of far behind the bigger regions, but I think we can still go a long way with what we learned here, and I think on the next international event we will be a lot stronger.
I mean, obviously there was a lot of things that occurred that people didn't really expect, like TSM going out early in the tournament, Fnatic being inconsistent but still managing to advance forward, and like I mean, even SKT being like the best team by far, obviously, was kind of unexpected. So like, what's the biggest surprise for you at this event so far?
Probably that TSM didn't actually make it out of groups. I thought TSM was actually kind of strong and would end higher seeded, but it didn't end up happening.
I mean, like, was there any obvious weakness that you could see in their strategy or anything? Like, the big thing everyone's been talking about is perhaps Dyrus, but it feels unfair to maybe put everything on him. So, like, overall, what did you see as TSM's weakness?
I think they just kind of got outclassed because they showed a lot of weaknesses, especially in the top lane, and that their jungle doesn't really like helping him out that much. And I think that was the biggest weakness.
Yeah. So, obviously, then, getting the chance to play against top-level international competition, like you said, it probably taught you a ton, but like, what was the single like most maybe like awe-inspiring moment playing against one of the Asian teams, you know, like what was it where you just felt like, wow, this is just on a completely different level?
Mostly just the way they grouped up as a team, because like as soon as they got a power spike, they immediately grouped up, they took vision, they got a lot of wards, they just took vision, and we got outclassed pretty hard.
So, I mean, something else that's pretty interesting is the fact that, at least from my point of view, like how does a Norwegian guy end up playing like the most highly rated Turkish team in League of Legends? Like, how did you actually come to join the team?
I kind of got in contact with them through a mutual friend. They were looking for a mid laner and at the time a support. Yeah. I knew the support, and he ended up telling them about me, and then I got a tryout, and it went well, and then I got picked up.
I mean, like, even for the people that view European League, you like watch it regularly, the Turkish scene, I guess, is a bit of a conundrum or mystery to them, since like they don't really know what the good teams are or like who the players are and everything. But like, how do you view, like, how would you rate yourself against LCS teams? You know, like where would you like feel comfortable placing Besiktas? In the LCS.
In like EU and NALCS, I think right now we would probably be bottom of the table, but I think if we can just keep on improving like we've shown, we could be middle of the pack at least.
But like, so like, how fierce is the competition then for first place in Turkey? Are you like the obviously best team there, or? Like
this season, we were by far the best team. We 3-0'd. I think we actually lost only 2 games, and that was when 2 of us were gone. Yeah. And we had to play with the subs. But this season, we were by far the best team. But I think next season we will have tougher competition.
So, I mean, if we're staying on the topic of Turkey, then obviously Besiktas picking up an esports team is a very big deal, since they're one of the biggest sports club in the nation. And just seeing some of the hype videos, like feature videos of you just showing when you won the international wildcard tournament in Turkey, it seemed as if the fans were so extremely into it just because you actually just wore the Besiktas logo and everything. So like, what does it feel like getting so much attention from, how does it just feel getting so much attention just for being represented by such a famous name? Obviously
there's, it's kind of cool being such a big representative, and obviously we get a lot of fans for it, but it kind of puts a lot of pressure on us because most of the fans root for us and they want us to do well, and therefore they have very high expectations of us.
Do you feel like it's too much for you right now? Like, did people just like assume that you performed well when you went here, or was it all just like, you know, do you feel like you've let people down like with the performance here? Do you feel like everything is just like on a learning basis right now, even against international competition?
Outside of Turkey, I don't think anyone expected anything of us, actually. But inside of Turkey, I think that a bunch of people had some expectations for us. I've been getting a lot of nice fan posts though, saying that we did well and we don't need to be down about it. So It's obvious they support us anyways.
Yeah, so I don't really have much more to add then, so the final word's yours.
I would like to thank all my fans and everyone who's rooted for us in this and previous tournaments.
Thanks a lot for the interview.
Thanks.